The fight is still on for nearly 130,000 unemployed workers here in Ohio who lost their federal unemployment benefits last month. Yesterday, the Senate took a step toward extending those benefits for another 3 months. Now lawmakers on Capitol Hill are reacting. Washington Bureau Chief Jacqueline Policastro has the latest from Washington.
These are the faces of the long-term unemployed, standing behind the lawmakers who have the power to keep their checks coming while they're out of work. Democratic leaders held a rally to try to gain support from Republicans to pass an extension of emergency unemployment benefits. Since December 28th, more than 1 million Americans have been without those benefits. Republicans say the extension will be too costly, and their priority is getting people back to work.
One of the things that's not being talked about over in the Senate right now is how are you going to pay for this? You know, they're saying, we'll just go ahead and pass it. What do you do? Well, you add that to the debt.
Republican Congressman Bob Latta told me extending the benefits is just a short-term solution to a very real problem, a problem he thinks is going to end up right back on President Obama's doorstep.
What we want to see people have are good paying jobs, and that's one of the things that this administration and this president isn't talking about.
Democratic Congresswoman Marcy Kaptur says she wants the chance to vote yes to extending emergency benefits.
We've not had this level of long-term unemployment since World War II.
Kaptur even has her own plan for how she wants to pay for the extension.
If one did just a 1% cut across all accounts in the rest of the government, you could afford to extend benefits for about 3 months, and that would give the Ways and Means Committee time to find a more permanent funding source.
So far, Kaptur's plan doesn't have traction. She even tells us she's pleading with Ohio Republican and Speaker of the House John Boehner to bring the bill to the House floor for a vote. Her pleading is lost on most Republicans.
First of all, the bill would never come to the floor, in my opinion, that leadership would never bring this bill to the floor.
Maybe that's just Congressman Latta's opinion, but it's one based on some very realistic political truth. Reporting in Washington, Jacqueline Policastro, 13 ABC Action News.